Hello guys, welcome to my latest video. This video is gonna be just before I go to my vacations in Australia and New Zealand. So before going to my holidays, I decided to make a video for you guys to enjoy. So this video is gonna be about some hacking, or some could say that it's a bit of a lammer activity because it's not real hacking. But I'm gonna teach you how to use remote administration tools, such as they are better known as RATs, and I'm gonna teach you how to use Keylogger, which is basically the same thing, but that program actually aims for key capture of your keyboard. So let's go. This video is gonna be about rats and keyloggers. So first things first, we're gonna start with this is my own keylogger that I made myself in Visual Basic. I'm gonna teach you how it works. It's very simple. I call it Micron. This is my Visual Basic program, and here I usually do all the stuff that I create in Visual Basic. So I'm not a programmer by any means, but I kind of defend myself with Visual Basic 6, which is, I know it's kind of outdated. It's very old nowadays. People just program in Visual Studio and stuff, but I don't know how to use those programs. So basically this program is very simple. Obviously this video tutorial is not aimed to do any harm to anyone. I completely prohibit you guys to do any harm on anyone. So this is basically a tutorial how to use these programs in your own computer or in your own LAN network to test and have some fun with this bullshit. So basically this is the keylogger. A keylogger, what it does is obviously save all the inputs that you use in your keyboard into a text file or something, so you can check it out later. So basically, if you own this computer, obviously this is my computer, and you don't want anyone to mess around your computer, and you suspect that there's somebody that enters your computer while you're not here, you can just plant this little program, and you could be able to see what the other person was doing while you were away. So let's start. We're gonna put this somewhere else. So we're gonna put this program. I highly suggest you to put this program somewhere hidden inside your computer. We're gonna just put it here in the C unit. This is not a keylogger that actually uses a server or uses any of your email account that as any other common keyloggers out there. This is just a keylogger that works in your local computer, just to make sure to protect your computer or monitor the activity of your computer. So once you put this keylogger inside whatever place you want, just you only have to execute the program, and you won't notice anything, but believe me, the program is working. So let's say we're gonna open Notepad and type whatever bullshit we want. So let's try bull fuck lol whatever. We can close this. Now we're gonna open Google Chrome and type whatever fuck you want, maybe guitar tabs, and we're gonna find here Ultimate Guitar, whatever. We're gonna type, I don't know, Steel Panther. Yeah, okay, so now once you're done, we're gonna go here. We're gonna close the program itself. We're gonna go to Task Manager, and we're gonna look for the program Micron. We're gonna close it, and now we're gonna go into the C unit, and here is our root. So we can obviously delete this, and we're gonna open this crap. As you can see, all the fuck that we just typed recently is gonna be recorded into this log. So it's basically a very simple keylogger, just to have fun, nothing really special, but pretty interesting. So next thing, I'm gonna teach you how to manage rats. Before going any further, I hope I don't make the video too long. I'm gonna show you my own rats. They're very amateurish. They're kind of crappy, but they're my own. So the first ever rat that I made was called Antraches. Um,
Please hold.
you know, the overall design is very simplistic and very cringy, as you can
Ready.
notice.
Establishing
And
contact.
this was basically my rat. It's very simple, it's very stupid, but it also has some file transfer functionalities, and also it had some kind of yes, file transfer and some funny gifs. So this was my first rat, and later on my second rat was this, which I never finished, which is called Hordeno. I recently tried and it doesn't work. I don't know why. So this is more professional looking. You can create your own server and stuff, but it doesn't really work. I'll have to check it out later. But for now, we're gonna see how to manage some very well-known rats all over the internet. Which my favorite ones up to today is obviously Dark Comet, which is very famous. Infinity, which there is also a very similar rat that was obviously based on that, which is called Diamond Rat, and obviously the super famous NJ Rat. This time around it's a little modification that it's called NJ Lime. So we're gonna use these three rats. I'm gonna teach you how to use them. It's very simple if you know what you're doing. Obviously you'll have to have your ports opened. You have to select whatever port you want to have opened, and once you remember that, we're gonna open and do the Dark Comet thing. So once you open the Dark Comet folder, you're obviously gonna open Dark Comet.
Sound activated.
Alright, so once we are here, obviously we want to go here and create a server. So basically, if you don't know how the rat works, you have your client, which is the program itself, where you use to monitor and do all the stuff, and you got something called the server, which is the file that you have to introduce into the other computer, into the victim computer. And so the other computer is gonna give you all the information, and you will be able to manage everything from this. So basically we're gonna go here, we're gonna create the server module, but first, before doing the server, we're gonna go into listen to new port here. You wanna make sure that your rat is your rat is actually listening to the open port that you have. So basically you have to remember that this time around the rat is configured. We can change it, but it's configured to listen to this port specifically. We want to change it to 90. It's much easier to remember. So we're gonna go and click and listen, and now we are able to create the rat itself, the server file. You can choose whatever method you want. We're gonna go with the more simplistic method. As this is a simple example, we're gonna just have to put the local IP here, or this 127.0.0.1 IP. Obviously here you can change for a non-IP route, direction or whatever, but this is gonna be the example. Here you're gonna type the port that we just are listening, and all these options are for installation of the server in the background of your PC. We obviously don't want that because this is just a test. We don't want to have our computer infected, obviously. And we're gonna go and create the server. It's gonna tell you where you want to save it, and obviously we're gonna do and save it into the desktop. So we're gonna call it server. Very simple. And once we create this, let me check something before doing this. Yeah. So once we have the server here file, we're gonna close this crap and we're gonna execute it. As soon as you execute it, you should be having some sort of activity here. This is the actual victim, which is ourselves. And here you can, with right click, you will be able to see all the options that you have available. You can do whatever thing you want. Run commands, I don't know, we're gonna open Notepad. and as you can see, nobody's it's opening, and you know, you can do whatever things you want as long as the rat program gives you the correct options. This rat is one of the most complete, I think. Let's see what other things that we can do. Let's see. We can remote desktop. You can see the desktop of that computer here actually. We're gonna start, and as you can see, you will be able to monitor whatever activity the dude is doing. You can also do other things such as the keylogger. Also has a keylogger here. File manager, you can transfer files from computer to computer, so it's a typical RAD program. You can always uninstall the server from the computer, kind of disinfect yourself, and now you won't have your computer infected. This is the one that everybody uses. We shouldn't have any problem with this one, so we're gonna open the 88 port. We're gonna go and build. As you can see, here's the button that we were looking for before, and we're gonna just build it. We're gonna go and select the desktop. On here you should have your build server. So now what we're gonna do is just execute this. And here you should be able to see your own server as well. Remote desktop is the same as before. You will be able to see to do all the things that you are used to in typical RAT. The keylogger, manager, file manager. You can edit the registry. You can do stupid stuff such as open chat things, get the passwords, and all that crap. So we're gonna uninstall, close it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will be able to delete this stupid server executable later once I restart the computer, but we have this server from NJRAT. So let's say you want to make a little joke inside your own computer. So we're gonna grab a little something here. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna teach you some little stupid thing that without a little proper crypter. You know, a crypter is the one program that is used to make your little rat invisible to antiviruses, but it's a kind of a race because today a crypter could make your rat invisible, but tomorrow it's gonna be detected. So it's kind of a, you're always constantly trying to fight against the antiviruses, so it's kind of a lost cause unless your crypt is really good. But the first step before looking for a good crypter, which is very difficult in fact, actually. So the first thing, you don't want to just give out this stupid file because it's obviously very suspicious. But what you're going to do is just bind it with another crap such as this cool photo. So we're going to go and use something called a binder. This is gonna be called the Celeste binder, which is one of my favorite binders. There are a lot of binders, obviously. It's a very simple thing to do. Is just open up your whatever binder you have. We're gonna go in binder, add a file. We're gonna add this picture, and we're gonna open this server that we just created. So now that we are done, we're gonna go and build the final stub. And we're gonna save this crap, I don't know, as sexy pic. So it's gonna be binded, and here we'll be able to delete this too. You'll have a new executable. The problem is that obviously the extension is gonna be executable.exe, and obviously it's gonna be very obvious. that is not a picture. But you can also do other stuff with this. You can go and at least make it prettier. We're gonna go here. I don't know. I'm improvising actually. I'm gonna use this. We're gonna go into my toolbox. Let's see. We're gonna go into MISC. We're gonna go into this little icon changer. Very stupid thing. We're gonna go here into Google Images. Okay, let's see. We're gonna select this. Maybe, I don't know. You have to select whatever picture you want. Let's see. Okay, so let's say you have okay, whatever, this shit. We're gonna save it in here. And so we're gonna take this icon changer. We're gonna go and select the executable file, sexy pick, and we're gonna browse the icon here and change the icon. So as you can see now, we're gonna close this. Okay. As you can see, our file now has this JPG icon, so it looks more convincing. But whatever. So once you execute this, you should see the picture and nothing else. But in the background, we're actually getting infected. So we're gonna open our rat here. And as you can see, it works. We are actually infected with the rat, but we were able to see just the picture. So we're gonna close this crap. So this was a little demonstration how rats works and how keyloggers work, and a very basic demonstration. I don't think this shit is considered hacking. It's actually very lammer. You're just using tools made by somebody else. Well, in my case, the keylogger was made by me, but it's very simple. So yeah. I hope you have fun in your own computer. Obviously, I repeat again, don't use these tools in any other computer that is not yours, because that it's not allowed. You should feel bad about doing that, and it's illegal. So just do this shit in your own computer. Have fun. Learn how computers work, and with each passing day, you'll know a little bit better. You'll know more. So hope you like this video. See you next time and have a good day. Bye.